Okay, so here we are. We are ready to start our digital collages. So I'm going to walk you through the process of putting a digital collage together and exporting that, saving that, being able to reopen and stuff like that today. I'm not going to do it on a Chromebook. I thought about getting a loaner, but I decided this was going to be a little easier for me. So I will be able to just, do the thing. So let's go over here. So for this, we're going to be using Photopea, which is a free browser version of Photoshop. It's very easy to use. Um, Nothing crazy. It works on a Chromebook, works on everything. It is, you know, something that's accessible to everybody. So I will link Photopea in the material that I post this video in. So that link will be right there for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit New Project in Photopea. And I'm going to... Oh, you can't even see my mouse? Uh-oh. Let's try this. That's better. Hey, now you can see me. Let's move my face up here. That's the least important spot. Okay, so making a new project in Photopea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to title. It's very important that you title things. So just title it Collage. I don't know. What's my social issue? Collage. Global warming. Cool. And then for our size, we want to come down here, click the print button, and then just, look for our standard letter size. Okay, so we got our letter size, we got, all that good stuff. So now I can hit create, and there we go. If you would like to have it side to side instead of up and down, you can just hit this button and hit create, and it'll be side to side. Okay, so now I have one of each. I'm actually going to use this one. Okay, so those of you that have used Photopea before, you kind of know what's going on. So I'm going to just, start doing collage-y stuff. So if I'm doing a collage on, I guess, global warming, because that's what I made my title, I'm going to want to get some reference images. So I'm just going to type in Earth images, and let's pull this picture. Let's just grab this. I'm lazy, so I'm just screenshotting it like a lazy guy. Okay, so now that I have my Photopea, or now that I have my screenshot of Earth right here, you can save these into your Google Drive if you're on your Chromebook and just import it like so. I'm going to go File, Open, and I'm going to open my thing. Now, I can take whatever I want from this. If I want the whole thing, I think I can just select the whole thing and hit Edit Copy, and then Edit Paste. Or, if you don't want the whole thing, you can use any of these little selection tools over on the side. So, this is to select rectangles, this is to select circles, this is to select freeform things. Okay, so I'm going to select a circle, and I'm going to hold the Shift button down. Because I want my circle to be perfect circle. Okay, I'm just going to drag it over here. Now once I have my selection around the thing that I want it to move, so we can see that my selection is around the Earth, I can hit Edit Copy, Edit Paste, or Control C, Control V. So now I have my Earth. I can move it around with the Move tool, and now I got Earth. Great, okay? Now, Since it's in global warming, let's go to fire and just get this fire vector. There we go. This is good. I mean, good is a stretch, but oh, I can't. Cool. Let's go screenshot it again because that's the way I'm rolling today. Okay, so now I got my fire. I might go to Photopea. I can close this now. Okay. I can go File, Open, and open up my fire. And then I can use this tool, the lasso tool. Actually, I don't know, maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, I do. I can use the lasso tool to go around and select my fire. Now, this is not a good selection. In digital arts, we talk about how to make these selections much better. And you can check out the compositing exercise on my YouTube channel if you would like to know how to do that. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna hit Edit Copy. I'll go to Global Warming, hit Edit Paste. And now I have my fire. Now I can get my eraser tool if I want. And just like, you know, erase all these spots where the white is to keep it clean. If you would like to do that, more power to you. That will surely net you a higher grade on your digital collage, just because it's nice and clean. If you're not going to do that, I respect that decision, but, you know, you're going to have to kind of hold that sloppy collage. Okay, so there we go. So I have this fire, and I have this. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this a couple times by holding the Option key and dragging it, and now I have this thing. Now, if I want to make some of these bigger, some of these smaller, perfectly fine. I'm going to click one, make sure I'm clicking it, and then come to the top here and hit Transform Controls. And now I have this. Make this one little, and then hit the check mark, and then turn him to the side, hit the check mark, and make him long and skinny, check mark. Another rotate, check mark, oh, check mark. And then maybe him very small. And then maybe I take this little one and do this because South America's on fire. Then I'm going to put a bunch of little tiny ones down here in Antarctica because global warming says Antarctica's on fire. So I'm going to do that as well. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So there's no real reason not to do all that stuff. You will notice that as you duplicate things or import things, they will show up here as layers. You can solve that really easily by selecting all of them by clicking the first one, holding the Shift button, clicking the last one, and then hitting this folder button. And that will just put them all in a folder. And you can name that folder Fire. Okay, and then let's see, what else do I want to put on here with global warming? I'm going to put a big factory smokestack images. I like that. It's not loading for me though. Oh, there. I just saw one that I liked. And I lost it. Oh, here we go. Nah, it's a stock photo. Vector. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, WebP. So I'm just gonna. Which one do I want to use? Let's use this one. Okay, I can delete my flags. I don't need it anymore. Delete that. I don't need that. Okay, so we'll come back over to Photopea. And now let's talk about another way to import these into our thing. So I'm going to hit File, Open and Place. I'm just going to pick my factory. And it's going to place it right in here. That only works if I don't want to cut anything out of it, which for now I don't. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to hold the Option key and be like, look at all these factories. Okay, this is a very bad collage. I'm hoping that you take more time to do your collage than I am right now, because I am doing a very bad job at it. Now, that is important. If I look here, my factory is behind my Earth, and that is because the higher up in this little section that one of your layers is, it'll show above. So if I drag Earth all the way down, this factory, which is right here, is above. If I drag Earth to the top, it'll come up. If I drag Earth over the fire, it'll be over the fire. Okay? So you can order things in how you want them to be. Now, this is a super rudimentary way to use Photopea. I am not expecting you all to be masters at kind of using this program. That's perfectly okay if you're not. But I do expect you to, at least try your best to make something that gets your point across, gets your voice across, and that you've spent a significantly more time than I have on this project. Last thing I want to cover is the type tool, which you can just click and start typing. I'm going to type global warm. Oh, I hit the escape key by accident. Global warm. Another check mark. And now I have transform controls. I can scale it up. Now, if you want to keep it consistent when you scale it up, you just hold the shift button and it keeps it consistent. Then if I double click this, I can decide what font I would like to use. So let's use an aggressive one. District. Yeah, I like District. Global warm. This looks like a really bad album cover. So there we go. There's my 10-minute collage. I think this is 10 minutes. Okay, so you can use the transform controls, Option key to duplicate things, and I covered how to import things. You can either go File Open or Open in Place, and both of those work perfectly well. And then, like I said before, you can organize your layer panel by clicking the first one in your list, and then going down and clicking, holding Shift and clicking the bottom one, and then coming down here and clicking this folder button, and it just sticks all of them in a folder. Ooh. Right? Yeah. So now I can do folder 1. Maybe I put it in factory. I have all my yeah, now my Earth and all my factories in a folder. And I can take this stuff out. Put this back in the fire folder. Put this back in the fire folder. And now we're good. I have fire, text, Earth, factories. Okay, so that's the gist. That's how the general process for us doing it. That's what I'm looking for. I would like you to spend a little more time than I did on this. So there we go. Have a good time.